without a doubt. It's a high, wide, and handsome.
Okay.
Guns a-blazing.
Catbird seat.
Oh, that's Larry.
What?
You're used to working with Larry. I do engine noises,
What's
man.
it? Give me
engine
one.
noises.
Give me one.
What?
Give me a lug nut noise.
Blah, 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 blah. Hey, it used to be way more high pitch. There's only one lug nut now. Very boring.
You're going to be in the Tony. You're going to be in the booth.
The mountain starts singing.
It's cold and it's smooth and it's waiting for you.
What is going on?
Mountains of smooth beer.
Hit it, Giant Kenny G.
So smooth.
Head for the mountains of Bush Light Beer.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of boot camp, or a petty officer from 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably served and their eligible family members. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
eBay Motors has parts for new cars, new parts for old cars, and new parts for cars about as old as I am. eBay Motors has over 122 million parts. That's insane. Get all the right parts for the right prices. Let's ride.
The KFC chicken sandwich is only served one way. Straight from the fryer, piping hot, and Kentucky Fried to order. If you don't like it this way, you'll have to go somewhere else. KFC, it's finger licking good.
They call them photo finishes because you need to see them to believe them.
By a matter of inches.
And the Daytona 500 has had quite a few. But it's also had photo starts and photo drama and definitely some photo-worthy cars. Lights, camera, start your engines. It's the biggest race of the year. I am the Daytona 500. I am NASCAR.
Are you ready for the good, the bad, and the cuddly? The Masked Singer new season sneak peek tonight, and don't miss the premiere March 9th on Fox.
We're live on Fox. Got to get out of the Daytona 500. How about an update on the Coca-Cola family of drivers? Daniel Suarez, 21st. Denny Hamlin starts 30th. Austin Dillon back at 36th. And Joey Logano, the 2018 Cup champion, former Daytona 500 winner, of course. He rolls off 20th. He'll move to the rear in a backup car.
Hi, baby. Woo. Oh, baby.
And Joey is with us here on our set. Roger Penske's 22 for his birthday today, by the way, the captain.
It is.
I'm sure you could get him a nice present. Hey, congratulations, by the way. You win at the Classic.
To get some rest. My wife told me last night that I've seen my new daughter for only half her life as I've been down here in Daytona for so long. But talk about an amazing 36 hours, from winning the race out in LA. I was nervous I was going to miss the birth, right? Because you're all the way across the country. We get home, Monday night, we go to the hospital. And early Tuesday morning, we welcome our third little one into the world.
I'm going to dive right into it, Joey. Tell me about this race car. What are the challenges down here for you today? What's the hardest thing? We got new cameras in the car, new rear view stuff. We've seen some blocks. We've seen those things. What is for you today, right now, your mindset? What's the biggest challenge for you?
I mean, there's multiple challenges. I heard you guys talking earlier about all the new things coming our way, and we're going to be learning on the fly as we go out here. But I think some of the big things, the draft is a lot different. It's easier to lose the pack than it has been with the way the air funnels behind the car now, so some changes there, and it's going to adjust your strategy quite a bit there as well. And I think a big thing is these round bumpers on the car. They don't push very well, and at the end of the Daytona 500 nobody cares anymore, right? It's all about winning it. Nobody cares about finishing second in this race, and they're going to keep pushing each other, and I think that's where it's going to go bad, and we might hit the over on the number you were talking about before the break. So
I
hope you're wrong too. I don't want it either, but I'm afraid at the end of these things it may come down to that.
Well, you're a great restrictor plate racer. I just want to know, how many laps is it going to take you to get to the lead?
Well, I think it depends on what our strategy is. My play is definitely to try to get up there as far as possible to can, try to work with our Ford teammates and work our strategy. There's a lot of strategy that goes on in this, especially with the green flag cycles. You got to pit in these stages at some point, and you want to be with somebody, right? If you pit by yourself, you're on your own island, you're going to be down a lap before you know it. So
we need a lap number.
I can't
we're looking
tell you
for
that.
That's what we're doing up there. We're in the booth.
You've been in the same meetings.
He was right. Lap 22. Here it is.
You sat in those meetings. Well, actually, he didn't sit in the meetings. He would just stand there for a little bit, and he'd throw his arms up and leave. It's typical Clint Boyer style. You have 10 minutes of Clint, maybe, before he's gone.
I'm going for lap 22. It's an easy one for you.
It would make sense.
All right,
22. Would make sense.
All right,
22 and 22.
All right, so
I'm last 22.
I'm thinking the last time you came out on the stage, you sat with me, and then you went out and you won the clash. I mean, if you remember, I gave you a lot of tips.
Yeah, I remember that.
The clash. Yeah,
yes, I remember that. It was good.
Yeah,
you got more?
Good. But we get up there. I'll give you some tips. So you've won 27 Cup races. You had an amazing career. You won a championship. And you've also won the Daytona 500. I heard you explain what it means to you. Just tell us, to be able to come out and win another one of these races. How special is this race?
I mean, it's so hard to put into words, right? That question to me is so hard to answer. You guys know what it's like to be out there just starting the Daytona 500, right? It's a huge event. You look at everybody behind us, 130,000 people here. Who knows how many eyeballs will be watching on Fox today? Just a huge event, right? It's not just a race, it's an event. So you want to go out there and win. All your sponsors are here, your family's here, your friends are here. Everybody wants to make it happen. So when you're able to accomplish that goal and see your name on the Harley J. Earl,
so cool.
I don't know, put that into words for me. I don't know.
It's hard,
It's incredible. It's such a big deal.
I want to go back to the clash, and the duels where you said, hey, it was on me, the wreck. It looks like you got bumped a little bit too, and you were okay out of it. But what did you learn from this for today, Joey? And does it affect your aggressiveness? Because obviously you're going 500 miles here to win the big prize.
I was pretty bummed out about it, obviously. It's one of the dumbest mistakes I've ever made on the racetrack. And that one, I took the hit on it, obviously. And what I did learn is they build Mustangs every single day. There's another one ready to go today, and I can't let that change me. I can't let a mistake change me, right? You got to learn from them, and you got to, someone told me, have a memory like a goldfish. Just forget about it, move forward. And so that's what we're going to do here. I've been an aggressive racer my whole career. It's been successful for me. Sometimes being aggressive ends up like that, but it's what I do. It's what's natural, and it's what I got to continue doing.
Yeah, and we love it. And the $1 Million Smile, again, congrats on the new addition to the family. Good luck today, and thanks for coming by. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right, Joey Logano in the 22. All right, we appreciate him being with us. This year, more history being made on the track with the next-gen car. Let's welcome in Josh Sims, who's the newest member of our NASCAR on Fox team, and his first Daytona 500. And Josh, you have the story of history being made from down on the track to well beyond it.
Well, that's right, Chris. And history is going to be made down here. And you could feel the excitement because everyone knows about that history that's about to be made, but not just out there on the track, but up in the booth. Juson Hamilton, a former driver turned NASCAR director, is going to do something that's never been done here before. And a chance to catch up with Juson to find out how he became the most important man in this race.
First black race director. They are really trying to. They did the full lap too.
I was going to say, you can blame me because I did schedule them to do pre-race practice. think it's important to those watching. I hope that the example that I'm setting makes the path to motorsports for those who have a passion for it seem more in reach and more achievable. If you would ask someone when I was a kid where my path would take me, others probably would have said that was probably a low chance.
What we've seen in the recent years in the sport with owners like Michael Jordan, Pitbull, Floyd Mayweather, Emmitt Smith, all getting involved in the sport. What do you think that says about where we are in terms of inclusivity in NASCAR?
Well, I think it's very important that NASCAR is inclusive of all and that there's an opportunity. If you look at some of the comments Michael Jordan has made in the past, his father used to take him to the racetrack in Charlotte Motor Speedway. He's been a fan, but didn't necessarily make that known. And, I can kind of relate to that. People were getting ready to watch the Super Bowl in February. I was more excited about the 500 coming up. So I hope that as other kids are experiencing motorsports maybe for the first time this weekend watching the 500, I just hope that they see that, motorsports is something that can be for them. They can accomplish their dreams at the highest level, whether that's on the track as a driver or it might lead them another path that they're equally as happy with at the top of the sport.
Just let me know all that job entails.
Well, so a race director, the job really starts long before anyone shows up to the track. So you're responsible for knowing all the logistics of the track, whether it's the garage layout for practice, for inspection, whether it's the restart zone, how we officiate pit road, working with broadcast partners. Anything inside the safety barrier walls is something we're responsible for. That's what builds up to the actual race. In the race, you're the quarterback, if you will, of the route, whether it's timing and scoring, the sweepers, the jets, our safety workers, keeps you busy, but that's the fun part of it as well. It's an achievable path, and that's something that can go a long way when you're trying to guide yourself through your childhood. If you follow your passion, then good things will happen.
I thank you very much, Josh. And there is Tucson taking in the sunshine and the atmosphere here. You can see Josh Sims, by the way, all season long with our outstanding crew on Race Hub and Race Day. February is Black History Month, an annual celebration of achievements by African Americans throughout American history. And we'll continue live here from Daytona later. Reigning champ Kyle Larson with us on the set. But up next, one of the most entertaining, polarizing, candid, successful drivers, Clint Boyer on the beach, Cold Stone's Clint with Kyle Busch in just a moment.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a low mileage SUV with a V8. Excuse me, do you have any V8 SUVs, bro?
Bro, I've got a sick SUV back here. Has your name all over it.
Never be ignored at a dealership again.
V8. Yep. Nice.
Buy your car entirely online on Vroom.com.
The best anglers in the world battle for the biggest bass and $1 million in cash. The Bassmaster Classic begins March 5th on Fox. The President's Day Sell-a-thon is on at your California Ford dealers with incredible offers across our full line of Ford vehicles. With new inventory arriving daily, we're locking in great President's Day deals on any custom order. Get 0% financing on select 2021 and 22 models. Plus, get $2,250 in bonus cash on the 2021 Ford Edge. Order your new Ford. Lock in a great deal. The President's Day Sell-a-thon is on. Visit buyfordnow.com, then see your California Ford dealer today.
Hey guys! Oh God!
Get it out of my house.
Fine. Come on, Julie. Some guys just do not know how to play it.
What are you doing?
Test driving my new soup strainer.
Weeknights on Fox 20. When news happens fast, you'll see stories first on Daybreak.
Shasta County officials are investigating the cause of a car crash near a popular downtown Reading restaurant.
Our experienced team is tracking breaking news in your neighborhood.
So it's definitely a very large fire.
Wake up with Nazi, covering all of Northern California.
And in Eureka, another deadly collision on Broadway.
On Daybreak, weekday mornings 5 to 7 a.m. on KRCR News Channel 7 and ABC 23.
The NorCal Retired Coaches Association's vision is to assist deserving high school student athletes from Northern California communities in achieving a post-secondary education. To apply for a scholarship, go to norcalrca.org/scholarship. A primetime newscast that fits your schedule. The 10 o'clock news on Fox 20.
Hi, I'm Clint Boyer. Welcome to Fox NASCAR. This is one-on-one in turn 1. All right, here's the rules, everybody. I'm 20 feet up, which is exactly the height of the top of the banking. You boys are going to be shooting from the top of the banking all the while. Michael and these guys over here are shooting from the ground. Let's see who can get the most shots. 3, 2, 1. Shoot them up. Swinging at me. Yeah, Willie B, you're way off, cowboy. A little bit higher up there on the banking than they thought. Why don't you guys join them, show them what's up? Let's do it. Can somebody please get me a shot? Game on. Oh! I think it's in. Oh! What? Here you go. There we go. So close. Safe to say, Daytona High. Banks, still number 1. Undefeated.
We had the drivers. Our Adam Alexander was part of that. Look at the bank. Over 100 shots from the higher banking. Not one basket.
Not one. And if you notice, Mikey, he wouldn't even let go of the wall. The banking's so steep up there, he kind of threw the ball. An underdog, like an underthrow. You didn't see that.
You stayed up there?
I realized why they put me in that basket. It was 30-mile-an-hour winds that day. The thing was swaying all over the place. Death grip.
It was there. But Tony, you don't really realize, at least people watching, right, until you drive it or are on the banking. What Talladega's the highest, one of the highest, the effect it has on you trying to keep your line or at least work your way around this track.
Well, more so the vision. You're not looking to your left around the corner. You're looking up to look around the corner. So to sit there and get on the banking and all of a sudden realize you have to look up and to the left to see around the corner is something that you don't normally have at a racetrack.
Right. I would like to have seen Michael Jordan, the owner, try that from the banking.
I think he had a shot.
I'm sure he
I think he had a chance.
Could have dunked from there.
Yeah.
Busch Light giving away 4 huge prizes today. Go to Busch Beer on Twitter. Stay tuned for when to tweet for your chance to win. We wish you a lot of luck. Well, we've talked about it. It's been a theme coming into the Daytona 500. There are 5 drivers in this race who have won the NASCAR championship, but they have not won the Daytona 500. Brad Keselowski, we've talked about his new RFK team. He'll be in his Ford Mustang, a guy who's had opportunity.
Night. I went to the World Series and watched them raise the trophy against the Astros.
The Braves are world champions!
And as for my Georgia Bulldogs, I've been between the hedges to Sanford Stadium. Beating Nick Saban and Alabama in the national championship game was sweet, sweet revenge. What a year for the teams from Georgia. How about them Dogs? And how about them Braves? And how about I join their success by winning my first Daytona 500?
All right, he likes his chances. What about Kyle Busch? He's won everything. He's a 2-time champ. You don't like to bring it up because he's tired of hearing about it. So we sent Clint to the beach with Kyle to cover it.
Wow, look what the cat done.
The hell are you doing here?
Sit down, boy.
I didn't know it was with you.
Doing a little dreaming down here on the beach in Daytona. Hey, man, you want a cocktail?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, what could the question be that we need to be asking to Kyle Busch?
Oh, are you going to be one of those guys?
59 wins. No Daytona 500.
That's the problem. I just haven't been in the right place at the right time. And even if I was, I think I would get crashed because nobody cares.
He can do it.
All behind the wheel. And having one of those Daytona 500 trophies would be extra special.
Who's your choice of the NASCAR champs who have yet to win today? The group from Keselowski, Truex that we showed a moment ago.
I think Keselowski, to be honest.
A two-time Daytona 500 winner, R. Michael Waltrip, standing by. Mike.
Singing that same damn songs like I am now. I be feeling on fire on a hardwood stage. Bright lights like lightning run through my veins. At the Grand Ole Opry or a showing some no name.
We're getting closer to the green flag. And coming up, Martin Truex and his partner Sherry have overcome a lot. Terminaldi shares how it's her strength that's inspired Martin's success on the track. And the 2311 team had an up and down inaugural season, but Michael Waltrip talks to the team and their new addition, Kurt Busch, about a hopeful year two. Team owner Pitbull has fully immersed himself in NASCAR, and he continues to show his enjoyment by connecting with the fans. Plus, Michael heads to the grid. Anthony Anderson gives us driver introductions and so much more that you won't want to miss.
America! Start your engines. The race to win my cash is on with a Fox Bet Super 6 Stage 2 contest. All you have to do is download the free-to-play Super 6 app and pick 6 outcomes for your shot to win. Just make your picks before stage 2 and watch the action unfold.
See the 64th running of the Great American.
Starting to see some drivers walking out, and that means we're getting close to starting this race.
Yeah, we're playing off the momentum of the